My name's Nicole. I am the widow of the late Sgt John Rikard, who died by suicide on December 9th, 2015. I don't want John just to be remembered for how he died, but how he lived. I want people to know that he was a great officer, a great detective, a great sergeant, a great leader, and he meant a lot to our community. He meant a lot to a lot of people. His suicide wasn't expected. He went through the problems that everyone went through. Normal stuff. He went through what officers go through. He went through what military men go through. He stuffed it in. He let some out. He spoke with his friends. And he talked about it. But no one ever knew how much he was really hurting. Not even him. I want John's memory and the work he did as a human being to live on. I want him to be honored. I want him to be remembered. I want him to be part of Honor Them. I want him to be part of Make It Matter. I want people to know that John was a person. John was this little boy with that little dimple. He grew into a brother-in-law. He was a football player. He was a father. He was a gentle giant. He was a man with his dog. He was my husband. John was a police officer for almost 13 years. He loved the team he worked with, and he loved his community. He worked a lot of days and sacrificed a lot of hours, time away from his family, to protect the community. This is how he spent his last Thanksgiving on Earth, changing his own flat tire right after eating Thanksgiving dinner with his crew. I was there. I took the picture. At least I got to be there with him. That's the police sergeant. That's the man I want you to remember. That's the man I remember. This is him. I want to break the stigma of suicide. And I want people to know that they can honor them and that they can remember them. I want people to know that we recognize so many line of duty deaths, but the number one killer we don't recognize at all. With Honor Them, we can do that. It's not glorifying suicide. It's taking the number one killer of police officers across the country and trying to do something about it. We need to do something about it. That's why I want you to know John Rikard. I want you to look at his pictures. I want you to watch this video again. And I want you to ask me questions. I can tell stories for days. Because if John helps one person live, then I did my job as his wife. Please help me honor John.